New Year, everybody, from Princess and the Bear. This is from us to you, just saying Happy New Year, a little New Year's holiday message.
We want to just thank you for an incredible year here on our channel. We have done 256 videos this year, and that puts us over like 2,300 videos on this channel. Yeah. Too many videos.
Which wouldn't be possible without a lot of you guys helping us with your different ideas, things that you want us to do, see, go, experience with you guys. And as the year is coming to a close, we just wanted to thank you guys for participating in this experiment of passion for us, and thanking you for coming along with us on this journey, and just sort of recap and then talk about maybe a little bit about next year.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go over the 12 months and kind of just tell you how it was for this year and what we expect for next year. So starting with the strong things, there was the Super Bowl.
January of last year into February.
Yeah.
We had the Super Bowl. We did like a Super Bowl video prior to that at City Walk at NBC Grill.
Yes, we did NBC Grill this year, or 2025, and there were some limited items then. We'll see what happens this year.
We'll see what drops.
Maybe we need to go back there, but we love Universal. So
if you like those like pre-sports event videos, like you want to know what's available for you sports fans out there, by all means, let us know in the comments.
We did one at CityWorks too at Disney Springs, but we liked NBC Grill better in 2025. So we're looking forward to seeing what happens in 2026. Yep. And then, of course, EPCOT Festival of the Arts is January 16th to February 23rd, 2026. So we will be there.
Like every EPCOT festival, we drop in like it's our own personal World Series 4 times a year. And
we do a 3-part series at the beginning of every festival. So we will be doing that for Festival of the Arts as well.
We had much fun last year, and you will see series of 3 videos continue into the new year, as long as also celebrating with our Chinese community for
Chinese New Year. Is also something that happens in January. Yep. This past year that we did the Year of the Snake. The upcoming year is the Year of the Horse.
Ooh, riding horses.
And then in February, we get to do Mardi Gras.
We will be out, blocking the street and letting our feet lead the way as we celebrate. We love Mardi Gras at Universal. It's one of our favorite times of the year. It's probably our favorite Universal festival, I would think, other than sort of like Halloween Horror Nights, if that counts.
We do the 3-part series for the Universal festivals as well, so you will get that for Mardi Gras this year, just like you got last year, or I guess I should say for 2025 and 2026. Mardi Gras starts February 7th and goes through April 4th of 2026.
Yeah, that festival will lead us right into our next festival, just like we normally do, and we will be doing Flower and Garden.
Flower and Garden Festival is in March, where we do another 3-part series. We had a really fun time doing that this year. We went like 4 days, I want to say,
you covered
this
a lot.
year.
You got your same 3 videos, but that's like the most vegan, plant-based friendly festival at EPCOT every year. So we always go really hard on that. The princess will have outfits. There'll be ears. I'll be there, around here somewhere.
Well, this year will be a little special because my grandma, who's going to be 88, is going to be there the first day of Flower and Garden Festival. So she really wants to see the topiaries. We're going to be trying the food, but our pace is going to be a little bit slower this year than normal, but we're still going to get our videos out to you guys at our normal cadence. Yep. EPCOT Flower and Garden Festival is March 4th through June 1st, 2026. Every month they usually have a menu change.
At least one of them.
So we will be doing that. I think they've lessened that because the year before, I feel like there was a menu change every single month. And it was the same with like food and wine, but then like they've kind of pared that down,
It's just been like 1 item and 1 dessert at the same booth.
Yeah.
So less seasonal drops, which is, fun sometimes. Some of I think get delayed a little bit too late, but we'll be there to do our foodie duties towards any booths that are delayed or opening late, just like we have always done.
Also in March is one of Bear's favorite holidays of the year, St. Patrick's Day.
Yes. We try to do a St. Patrick's Day video every year. We alternate spots. We've done Raglan, we've done EPCOT, we've done Universal.
Finnegan's, yeah.
Finnegan's will be closed this year.
Yep.
At Universal. They're going to have food trucks, I think. Maybe, possibly.
We'll see.
We're still trying to figure out what's going to be. We know they will have a presence. We just don't know how much they will be doing for St. Patrick's Day, but we're excited to find out.
Yeah, and I don't know what we'll do. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a reservation for Raglan on St. Patrick's Day specifically if we do that, but we usually get it for the day before, so we'll see. Reservations are not open yet, so we'll get there eventually. Otherwise, I don't know, Bear will come up with something that's his favorite holiday, and maybe he'll find somewhere else he wants to go. I don't know.
Maybe we'll throw some local stuff in there. Just like sprinkle some stuff in here.
Who knows? Who knows?
No, it's going to be hard to top the April that we had last year. Because April last year,
Was
going
big.
like May, was massive.
It was a very big year for us. In 2025, that was the beginning of the Epic universe.
Yep.
Yes.
So we were able to start doing Epic Universe hotels, Helios,
Yep.
and then the AP preview started, and we took off work and went ham on Epic Universe.
Yeah, we used a lot of vacation for Epic Universe in 2025. I don't expect us to be doing that as much in 2026, maybe.
We're going to try to do as
Do it on
many
the
visits
weekends.
as we can. We probably will be taking off work during the week.
Yeah.
As everything falls in, hopefully we get some AP news soon.
I doubt
the
it.
sooner the AP is dropped, the sooner you will see us there more frequently. We'll still be there regardless, but we'll be there much more when, obviously, just like all of you, once APs drop. So.
And then this year in 2025, Juicy Marbles released a meaty meat, which was a lamb and a pork variation. We tried that this year. I don't think we're going to be doing any more Juicy Marbles reviews on our channel. We've done a bunch at this point. So, and we've been eating the meaty meats for every holiday now. It's a great addition. So if you want to do like an indulgence alt meat, I like it.
Yeah, but let us know if you like those at home like vegan product videos. Those are a bit different from like our normal videos, but every once in a while we like to sprinkle one of those in. Those can be kind of fun.
If we find something.
We've done like, even like years past, we've done like vegan snack like blind boxes and like tried a bunch of things.
We'll recreate stuff.
In the
home.
beginning, this channel actually was us trying vegan foods. So
Yeah,
like at
that's true.
home. So that would be maybe interesting if you guys like that. Let us know. There's always new products popping up that we want to try.
And then some of our favorite celebrations happen in May. We get May the 4th.
So that is our nerd holiday. We try to dress up for May the 4th every year.
Go to Hollywood
You
Studios.
usually find us at Oga's on May the 4th.
Yes.
We don't usually stay for the entire day, even if we do take a day off.
Sometimes
but
we
like
do.
we're there. If you're gonna find us any day that we're guaranteed to be in any one place, it's May the 4th.
Yeah, we do take vacation for that. We take
In Galaxy's
vacation
Edge.
we have 9 to 5 jobs, but we take vacation for these things. So like we pretty much only take vacation for our YouTube channel, and that's about it. We don't do anything else. So
Occasional family things. Like
Sometimes,
emergencies, we'll do
but
things
not
like that.
really.
But like, we take off for Food and Wine. We take off for
All the
Flower and Garden. We
festivals.
do for Halloween Horror Nights. We take off for Festival of Holidays.
and when new restaurants open,
Yeah, if there's
if-
like a massive opening, we'll take
we'll
off.
take
for
off
that.
for that too.
We
so.
took off for the opening of Epic, like
Yeah.
multiple days.
Like we said, we took a bunch of vacation days to go to Epic, so that's a thing that happens sometimes.
But we had much fun doing May the 4th this last year, coming up with our outfit ideas. We've already started thinking about like what we're gonna do this year.
Yeah.
We haven't solidified anything, but we'll definitely probably be dressing up again and braving the Florida heat, maybe close to triple digits to hang out in Oga's and Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, definitely. We'll be at Ogus.
Now last year, like going into June, we did GO82 opening, which
Yes.
has been fantastic.
GO82 is a beautiful, beautiful location.
There are a lot of things set to open next year at Disney and Universal that we're excited about, so we're hoping to do a lot of that mixed in. Even things that you wouldn't normally think we'd pop up at, like say when the opening of we have a planned opening for the Muppets version of Rock and Roller Coaster next year. If they drop some sort of foodie treats that, you know, we can both enjoy, we'll pop up for that. You know, I don't know if we're gonna do Animal Kingdom for Dinosaur because I doubt we haven't seen any food drop for like going away things. But
yeah, we might do a crawl or two, but that's mostly because we just miss Animal Kingdom in general. Unless there's like a new menu or something that changes, like we'll just go to Animal Kingdom just because we want to go to Animal Kingdom, and that's it.
But for all of the things, so like even though like these things aren't scheduled for next year, when Piston Peak opens, will be around that date. When Tropical Americas we're super excited for, even though we still have a few years for that. We'll be popping up for there. Any new items that drop in the meantime, Animal Kingdom or otherwise, you can usually expect us to try to get those into videos as soon as we can.
Also in June is the Flavors of Florida that happens at Disney Springs. We go to that every year now, I feel, and it's a fun little day at Disney Springs. It's a little hot usually, but it's fun.
We make it work. There have been less plant-based options in the years past, but hopefully we see some turnaround for that this year. And even if we don't, we're usually able to find some other plant-based things for the princess to try while we're trying out the Floridian menus.
There's tons of vegan options for me to eat all over Disney Springs, so I will not go hungry no matter where we go.
Yep. Going into July, last year, 4th of July, we usually do our own like at-home Jaws celebration. Sometimes we go out and see the fireworks like the day before, the day of, depending on what's going on. We try to stay home the day of, though.
Yeah, this year we did the Jaws, we did a little Jaws crawl because Universal had a 4th of July Jaws celebration thing.
Awesome. We had so much fun.
Yeah, we really enjoyed that. So I'm glad that we got to do that and share that with you on the 4th of July.
Yeah, let us know if like you guys like those. Like we love it when Universal is very good about doing like little miniature pop-ups for their movies. Not even just like the anniversary stuff, like new movies like Trolls and Shrek. I'm very, very sure that they will have something for Super Mario Galaxy.
Ooh, I can't wait for that.
We will probably rush to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Also in 2025, Bourbon Steak opened at the Swolfen.
Yes.
We like going to the Swolfen. Swolfen has a beautiful variety of foods for us to try, so I think we'll go again. I don't know if we'll go in 2026 unless there's like a big menu change. I don't really foresee us like planning a trip there until maybe 2027.
Well, there's any other restaurant openings in the meantime. I don't think
at Swolfen.
Period. Like I'm trying to think like around the resort. The only restaurants I think we're currently waiting on for news on is whatever's going to be at Reflections Lodge.
Ooh, I'm so excited for that.
I don't think that's supposed to open until 2027.
Oh, lame. Okay.
But if we are in sooner, obviously, you know, we will try to be a resource for that as soon as it opens. One thing we love, it's new Disney food.
Yes, 100%. We love that journey of the Disney food. Then moving into August, of course, that is our spooky season in the theme park world. We usually do Hangar Bar Halloween happened for the first time this year.
We had an amazing time for that.
We expect that to happen in 2026.
Popular,
yeah, it was super popular. Of course, we have our Halloween Horror Night series.
You'll see 3 videos for that as usual.
Yes.
This year we were able to pump in going to California. It's like a last minute trip leading into September.
Yes.
We went nuts on that. Because we have so many friends visiting next year, we don't know that we're going to be going to California this year. But we also said we weren't going to California this year, and somehow that still happened.
Well, I don't foresee it happening.
I don't foresee it happening either, but stranger things have happened. And not the end of the show, but stranger things have literally happened on this channel. I don't know where we might end up. If there's something that we want to do and we can make it happen, we will find a way to make it work one way or the other.
We also did the first day of the Halloween and Vine Halloween overlay, and that seems to be the only time we go to Hollywood and Vine is during Halloween season. So maybe in the next year or two, we might be able to work in a different season of Hollywood and Vine, but we'll see. We'll see where the cards land.
And that season also opens in Magical Dining. We try to do a lot of the Magical Dining to support both local restaurants, and there's some Disney restaurants that participate.
And charities.
To show you guys, one, because we love that it does donate money to charity for every meal that you buy, but then we also love that we get to show you some local restaurants like just outside of the theme park bubble that you might not normally either hear of and or try. We like doing local food and we try to sprinkle it in when we can. We know that we're mostly a theme park channel, but we're foodies at the core. So if something looks fun enough, we're gonna do it regardless.
Also, there's some Disney property and Universal property restaurants that are a little bit pricey that participate in magical dining that we like to take advantage of because of that. So like Amare is the first one that comes to my mind. We love to do.
We try to do every year.
Haleo. Well, we do that every other year.
Is a steal for magical dining. So even if we don't drop a video, that's one that I think everybody should look out for because that's an amazing restaurant off magical dining.
Yes.
And it's hard to say no to that. Like we're usually like trying to avoid going so we can showcase new restaurants during magical dining.
It's hard. It really is hard to not go to Haleo every year, but we try to go every other year. So we went in 2025. We probably won't go in 2026. We'll try to replace that slot with a different restaurant, maybe something local instead of something at Disney or Universal, but we'll see. It depends on what menus get released for magical dining and how far away they are from the parks.
Going from that will lead us right back into Food and Wine, that like biggest EPCOT food festival. You can expect us to go just as hard on that as we went this year. This year took a little bit longer.
Yeah, this year was a bit of a challenge, not only because Bear got really sick
like that
first week, but also Beacon Barrel opened.
So we
did Beacon Barrel. We had 2 reservations opening day, and then we had to do opening of Food and Wine, and we had to do Halloween Horror Nights, and Bear was sick. So
all in the same weekend.
It all took like a little extra effort than normal, so some of those videos got delayed in 2025. Hopefully something like that doesn't happen in 2026. We definitely don't want you to get that violently ill again. That was really rough. But
there was horrors and they weren't at night.
We'll see what happens. Hopefully we get everything out at a good cadence either way. If not, I think Halloween Horror Nights is usually the series that suffers the most with that, so it usually ends up getting posted the latest.
We usually try to prioritize Food and Wine.
Yeah.
We love the food of Halloween Horror Nights. But we know Food and Wine, it just happens to drop like
it's just
usually
more
the day
important.
before. So
it's just more important as far as like what we cover, and there's nothing wrong with that. So.
And then going in September will be another month-long celebration of our birthdays because we're that kind of millennial where we're gonna do months. We don't do days. We don't do weeks. We do birthday months around here. So we're gonna go crazy as usual. I'm sure that we'll do something big for the princess' birthday. She'll do something big for my birthday because I'm going to whine and avoid it all month because I am.
That's just how he is.
I'm just ho-hum about my own birthday, but she will ensure that I celebrate it to the fullest, just like she does every year.
Well, also I make it a rule that I don't start planning my birthday until we do his birthday because our birthday is exactly 2 weeks apart. So I have to make him decide what he wants to do for his birthday in order for me to be able to decide what I want to do for my birthday. So
this year we did Epic Universe for my birthday.
Yes. And then it's California.
We didn't originally plan to do California for her birthday.
No.
We literally decided during the middle of one of our magical dining videos. It's like,
we were just sitting there
go.
And I just like booked tickets to California, like there at the table. And then after that, I just went into planning mode and started planning the vacation and messaging my grandma because we usually stay with my grandma. So
yeah, we originally planned like just Knott's and Halloween Horror Nights. Then it turned into Knott's, Halloween Horror Nights, Universal during the day. Then of course we can't go to Disney or California, not go to Disneyland. We even tried, even though it failed. We were like, well, maybe we can do Oogie Boogie too.
No.
Obviously, Oogie Boogie goes super quickly, so we didn't do that. Yeah. 1 year, obviously not next year or 2026. No. We will make it to Oogie Boogie Bash.
And then after that September-October time period, which really lasted, we really got like Halloweened out this year.
Halloween
we're definitely
is like a 3-month holiday.
Yeah, we're not going to go as hard in 2026 on Halloween as we did in 2025. That's for sure.
That's her promise. I'm not making no promises. I love Halloween.
Yeah, but it's not going to go as hard. I promise. I do promise. So then after that September, October time that we had this year, we moved into the November time period, which is when the holiday magic begins. So holiday season, we got, of course, our normal holiday hanger bar overlay. We were there the first day, loved my sleigh. And then, cute. There was Jollywood, which we've been doing every year since they started, which
Jollywood
has been 3
is
years.
our thing. We're a Jollywood stan account on this channel, and we've had fun at Jollywood every year. We will continue to do Jollywood every year until we are no longer able. Which
we feel that Jollywood is a better value because we don't feel like the price of the Christmas party is worth it.
And there's also almost nothing for you to eat there.
Except for some allergy cookies and, and I don't know. I just think it's not as expensive. So it's, I don't know, better values and there's more options, I think. So.
The value is really tied into like what you want to do. Jollywood is a lot more our speed. At the end of the day, given what we do at Jollywood, it's probably the same price, if not a little bit more. But like we have fun in Jollywood. Jollywood is one of those videos like we want to show you guys, but like really, we just want to go. We wanted to go a second time this year and just couldn't fit it in.
I really wanted to, yes. And that's because we did other things like the Grinch breakfast, which we're going to be probably doing every other year unless the menu like is
drastically changes.
Yeah, so
we didn't get an official Life Day celebration this year, but if we do, and it's it's not in Jollywood again, we will definitely do a Life Day something or other. If we get something this year, some food that we can try.
Yeah.
It was California only this year.
Yeah.
I'm not bitter at all, but we absolutely love Life Day and basically anything Star Wars. So
yeah. And then we usually stay home on Thanksgiving. We don't go out to any of the parks unless there's some like special menu that gets announced and not one of the regular holiday menus. So on Black Friday is usually Festival of Holidays, so we just prepare ourselves for that. We do our 3-part series for Festival of Holidays like we always do, and we did the cookie stroll. That was fun. We got like 2 prizes, I think. We have one more book that we're almost done with. And that third book that we're working on was given to us. The first stamp was given to us by one of you guys. So thank you for that.
We've had a long year of like meeting and running to you guys in the park, which we always love, getting able to see you guys, hear your feedback, meeting your families, hearing your stories, hearing where you guys are from. It's always great. We love that. And thank you for all the support you've given us this year. It's been very nice meeting all of you in the parks.
100%.
You see us, always stop us and say hello. We're always happy to like talk with you or hang out for a little bit. Like we got the time. We'll make the time.
And then December is, of course, the end of the year, the current month that we are in. And that is when we spend 3 weeks of our lives grinding Christmas trees after work and trying to bring you our tree crawl. This is our biggest one of the year this year. And of course, we're going to try and top that in 2026 and do more things and show you more, because it's really one of our passion projects, like one of our favorite big film projects that we do every year. And because we do 5 videos a week, we don't get an opportunity to do like bigger, longer film projects. So that's like one that we look forward to when we just like work into our normal film schedule.
But it's fun doing like both the holiday treats, and basically I feel like this year we did a holiday crawl at every park. If you include Festival Holidays for EPCOT. We literally went Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and then Festival Holidays. So
we actually did that last year too. So I think that's probably going to be something that we're just going to continue to do year over year, is do like a holiday treat crawl at each park. And then all the resort treats we'll incorporate into our massive tree crawl and kind of just leave it at that. I think that's a good way to do it.
It's been great this year making memories with you guys, and we can't be thankful enough for everybody that's commented. Even if you haven't commented, you guys lurk. That's completely fine as well. I lurk sometimes on videos as well, even our friends' videos, and comment and like here and there. I see you guys out there posting. We try to comment and reply to most, if not all, of the comments that we get. If you guys see us, we like hanging out with you. Like, we've grown together on this channel. Like we started off, barely knowing how to do a lot of this and learning as we go. And we've learned as we've learned from you guys, learned from each other. We've learned from team members, cast members, the culinary teams. And that's been a great adventure that we plan to continue.
And your feedback is always appreciated too. And we love it. We take it into consideration. We read all of the comments. We discuss all of the comments amongst each other. And we just appreciate you guys. So
we invite you on that adventure with us again for 2026. This has been sort of like our Princess and the Bear 2025, not Spotify Wrapped, because everybody's doing a rap video or rap something this year. So why not us?
You know what else we failed to mention? We hit 10,000 subscribers this year.
We did. That is a milestone. You don't hear us talk about those milestones a lot. We usually focus on the core number of videos, but yes, we did hit 10K. Yes. We were very happy and very thankful for you guys for coming along with us. Like, you could be anywhere. You didn't have to be here, but you chose to hang out with us.
Yeah, so thank you. We appreciate that very much. And we're so excited to see what happens in the year of the horse, 2026, and whatever else we're going to do for the 2026 celebrations. It's going to be way more than the year of the horse, that's for sure.
Yes.
So we Persian New Year and all the other holidays.
So we resolve for the year 2026 to be more of us, as always, to share more with you guys, whether your resolutions be big or small. You can make big ones, you can make small ones, you can make evil ones if you want. They don't have to be good. You can be a villain. That's completely fine, but we want to know that we will be here with you guys the entire way, and to just thank you for those who've been here, those who have been here since the beginning, those who are new here, or even those people that we're going to meet in 2026.
Yeah.
Come along for the ride. We have a bunch more to show you. So as always, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments will always be a place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, maybe Bear will yeet himself into, I don't know, pain?
Pain.
And discomfort.
Disgrace?
Instead of, deception. Disgrace.
I'm getting yeeted somewhere. That will continue as well until morale improves. But you heard the girl.